between Tinubu, of course, I know you are not a supporter of Tinubu, it's obvious. But Atiku, Peter Obi, Shewore, who is your friend, Adewale Adebayo, Donald Duke, who are you supporting? Please, don't tell me, who are you supporting, Henry, 2027 election? Who are you
This is a
supporting?
very beautiful question,
Yes.
and
Who
let
are
me
you
answer
supporting?
it directly to the public. As of today, I do not have anybody I'm supporting. Not Peter Obi, not Atiku, not Shewore, not anybody. And my reason is strategic. Under Buhari, we fought Buhari for 8 years. I was the first person who did a petition to the White House against Buhari when I noticed early on in his regime that he was going to be a totalitarian president. He was going to emasculate the opposition and everything. We wrote a petition which was publicly submitted against Buhari to the White House. To the White House.
Wow.
Now, we fought Buhari for 8 years. Some of us were shot at the Unity Fountain. Some of us were wounded. Some of them, we couldn't, up to today, we can't even do contracts. We can't do any business with this government because they want to know, they want to be sure that nothing comes, they impoverish you because you are an opposition voice and everything. We've lost a whole lot. Fine. For 8 years of Buhari, we fought. We ignored, we suffered the pain, we bore the pain. When it was time for election, opposition decided to divide their votes. Atiku got 6 million. Peter Obi got 6 million. Tinubu allegedly got 8 million. So if Peter Obi's vote of 6 million and Atiku's vote of 6 million had come together, opposition would have taken power from the APC with Tinubu's 8 million. Simple arithmetics, right? Okay, let's say it was a mistake, we went to court and everything. Now, Tinubu came in, and 4 years into his tenure, you want to repeat the same exact mistake of 2023. It's time for election. Peter Obi is now going his own way. Atiku too wants to go his own way. You mentioned Donald Duke wants to go his own way. Shewore go his own way. Adewale go his own way. That is the most stupid strategy I've ever seen any opposition on earth adopt.
So you believe they should come together?
To remove an incumbent government. When Jonathan was in power and Tinubu saw that they needed to remove Jonathan, Tinubu, against his will, aligned with Buhari, brought his own structure from the southwest, collided with Buhari, and they used their numbers and whatever and ousted Jonathan. Tinubu understood the place of the greater goal, the greater objective. Why is Peter Obi and Atiku, why are both of them running on separate platforms against a Tinubu who is not a Buhari? So for now, I have no candidate. And if I am making this public, my birthday is in 2 months. On the 13th of October will be my birthday. If, as at that day, opposition has not given us a single candidate for all of us to bring all of our votes for him, because these people need to be ambushed out of the villa. If the opposition does not present one candidate, high and reshield, will rinse my hands off Nigerian politics, focus on my business, tell APC people, maybe even apologize to APC people, including Tinubu, apologize to Wike, apologize to all my friends in the APC that have offended by my stand, and then just live my life as a Nigerian citizen, because I will not be stupid to say I'm supporting Atiku against Peter Obi, or I'm supporting Peter Obi against Atiku, or I'm supporting Shewore against, because in 2019, I campaigned for for Atiku and Peter Obi ticket in 2019. I carried it on my head. Transported people from the north, 12 trucks to the southeast to go and vote. Paid. Did t-shirt and face caps for Atiku Obi ticket in 2019. None of these people have become presidents since 2019. So why should I fight any of them?
The question I wanted to ask as a rider to this is that there's a group now called G100.
I was invited to you last night.
You see now. So
I'm not coming.
Just hold on. So the G100 are, invested in this idea that you just raised, that these guys should come together. So, assuming they come together, and it's good they've invited you, tell us, Shield, of all these guys that you know, the candidates, who should they rally around? Who should be because it's not just enough to say, oh, they should come together. Who should they come together?
Let me tell you the truth.
Behind. Who should they rally around?
I know, sir, as an elderly man, you are trying to use another way to get me to mention my candidate. So I'm also going to tell you, sir, that as a young man who is also growing, I will tell you that my candidate will be anybody that the opposition presents.
Anybody they present?
Anybody, because I know they will not be stupid enough to present a Buhari or a Tinubu. So whether it's Peter Obi, it will be my candidate.
So sorry, you mean any of these guys, they are better than both Buhari and Tinubu?
Of course! APC is the only political party that has given us 2 illiterates as president. 2 terrible characters as president. Up to today, we can't find Buhari's certificate. Up to today, we can't find Tinubu's certificate. The 2 presidents that APC have given us have been horrible.
Should in case they rally around, say Atiku, what's Atiku's pathway? Should in case they rally around Peter Obi, what's Peter Obi's pathway? Should in case they rally around Showore, what's his pathway? In 2 minutes, if you can.
The pathway is just that the people are hungry enough with the APC. That's the only pathway.
The anger of the people.
Let me tell you the truth. You cannot go to the market today without security. Forget their campaign. All this their campaign that they are sharing money. They are carrying mobile policemen. They have not born anybody well. Sorry, let me speak pidgin.
Wow.
They have not born anybody well to go neighborhood today. Say you want to go campaign for Tinubu, you don't carry security. Then go flog you.
Wow.
The people are hungry. They are angry. They are frustrated. So nobody is coming to campaign for Tinubu anywhere.
Wow.
Me, I know. Because some of these city boys, some of their leaders are my friends. I have told them, especially those that are from my place, one day, if they give you city boy boss, you won't go campaign. No drive ammo. Because they will stone you in public. You heard what happened recently. I don't know what state. I think either Rivers or Akwa Ibom, where they beat a guy who came to campaign for Tinubu second time. They beat him and disfigured his face because he didn't have security. So for APC or Tinubu to win the next election, they have to model the system, squeeze the system with security intimidations. That's the only way. But if you go to the market today, to Wuse Market, to Kano Central Market, to Onitsha Main Market, to Ariara Market in Aba, to Oshodi or Idumota or Jota Market, if you go to any market today in Nigeria to campaign for Tinubu without security, they go beat you. But if you go today and say you are presenting Atiku, you are presenting Peter Obi, you are presenting Showore, people just want to know that every other person is behind that mandate, behind that ticket. They will vote for them. Now, anybody that the opposition presents will be my candidate. And that shows you that my mind is not, I'm not backing any, I'm not saying, I'm not an articulate, I am not an obedient. I am seeing the future that if Tinubu wins next year, if Tinubu wins next year, and I'm calling out Atiku and Peter Obi, if you people allow Tinubu to win next year.
What do you say? Because this is very important, Henry, my brother. This is very important. Some are alleging that they are clandestine individuals, or forces, trying to make sure that the opposition does not come together, that they remain divided. Do you believe that?
Yes, I believe.
Seriously?
Yes, I do believe. In fact, I believe, when I was a member of a political party, PDP, and they were messing up, I called the leadership out, and the leadership decided to give me a bad treatment that why would I go to, it was Channels TV, that why would I go online to go and criticize them, and this one, that they were not going to involve me, and I go to hell. I told them, I said the national chairman of our party is in Aso Rock in the night. I don't want to mention the chairman of that PDP today. That in the daytime, he is the leader of the opposition, but at night, the chairman of the People's Democratic Party is in Aso Rock.
Wow.
I told the leaders of the party, I said it to the public. There is nothing to hide. Even today, all this one Seyi Makinde is doing. Seyi said he went to pick Lawal Daura as his vice. For goodness sake, we know what Lawal Daura played to make Tinubu president. You understand? So let's not some of these our leaders. In fact, all the governors in Nigeria, they are a disgrace to manliness, to courage. They are a total disgrace to courage. all the governors in Nigeria, all of them, with the exception of none, all of them, 36 of them are ashamed. Because none of them has been able
But Sheyi
to.
Makinde and Bala Mohammed are not with Tinubu now. Alex Otti is not with Tinubu, even though he has said they will.
Alex
vote for
Otti is with Tinubu,
Okay.
100%.
But what of Sheyi Makinde and Bala Mohammed of Bauchi?
Okay, they are in APM.
Okay.
Right?
They
are
APM. Yes,
right?
APM. And Sheyi Makinde is a candidate, and he will split Tinubu's vote from the southwest. Why are you laughing?
Sheyi Makinde will speak with vote.
Why are you laughing? I think Sheyi Makinde will win on your.
Hold on. Which Oyo State? The Oyo State I was born. Sheyi Makinde will split which vote? Tinubu's vote? Please. Yoruba says Taban Sukun.
Kamariro.
Amarira. Not Kamarira.
Amariro.
Even while we are crying.
We are seeing.
Even with tears.
Yes,
we can still
see.
see. We can
Yes.
still see the road.
Yes.
We know what is going on.
Wow.
If Sheyi Makinde wants to be in opposition, he should join ADC
Wow.
or join NDC.
Wow.
Let's stop playing all this nonsense.
Likewise, Bala Mohammed.
The same. If you want to play opposition, fight to the end. Join the main opposition. Stop hiding under mushroom parties and saying, okay, APM, Allied People's Movement, right? Do they have candidates in Osun? Do they have candidates in Ekiti? Do they have candidates in Anambra? Do they have candidates in Lagos? Do they have candidates? Abba. Please. It is time now to start calling out.
What would take Peter Obi and Atiku to work together? I know Showore will never work together with any of them.
No, he can't. Please.
No, Showore has stopped me personally that I will never work with them.
Bros, Showore is my friend now. My friend.
Did he tell you? Has he told you yesterday? Maybe he told you yesterday.
I said,
but as of the last time I spoke,
Showore needs to see a reason for a proper people's coalition. He's not ready to join any criminal or anything. He needs to see, if you show him that this is actually for the good of, because what you're saying now is that Showore his mind is padlocked, it's not about saving Nigeria. No, Showore is liberal. Showore knows that when a genuine coalition is formed for the benefit of the people, he has no reason.
He will come here next week and come and tell us whether what
tell him
you're
that
saying.
I said so.
Yes, I will.
If I played this exact thing that I said to him,
I will.
So I appreciate the effort.
What would take Peter Obi and Atiku
And I
to
am
come
saying that
together?
I appreciate the effort of the G100. But Atiku needs to be an elder statesman. He needs to do the needful.
Which is?
Thank you for having me, sir.
Okay, final question. Elections, 4 months, January 16, 17, or something like
16th.
that. January 16th, next year. Just 4 months thereabouts now, or 5 months thereabouts. How do we forestall, number one, breakdown of law and
There is
order?
no way to forestall it.
Okay. How do we forestall potential rigging? Because many are alleging that, except by rigging, the APC cannot win. President Tinubu cannot win.
Yes, and
So,
they will be very
what is the
good
counter plan to forestall
opposition.
rigging? Yes.
I don't see anything yet. Because for me, sir, Amukuton should not conduct the next election. In fact, that's the first test of the resolve and the seriousness of the opposition today. That's the first way to test if they are serious.
Wow.
Amukuton should not preside over next year's election.
So the battle
You know
for
why?
them first is that Amukushon should...
Needs to go. And it is not about Tinubu saying, it is about you telling Tinubu we will shut down until this man goes. Because you are a candidate in the election.
But Henry, there are other Amukutans waiting.
Let him go and bring any other one.
Yes.
But you see this one?
Yes.
That we have already seen his hand. That, oh, you are a Tinubu supporter online. You will not conduct the election. When that is done, even if Tinubu brings his mother or his father, which nobody knows anyway, or he brings his son, Sheyi, to come and conduct the election, the man will remember that the person that just left because the opposition put pressure on him. But everybody is quiet. I have never seen this kind of useless opposition in my life. I have never seen this kind of unserious opposition in my life.
From what you've said,
Look
you
at
should just-
Dave Umahi. A lady died in his house. The man is still minister.
It's an allegation. Nobody else. He has not been alleged. He has not been accused.
What's the
of
allegation that
anything.
somebody died?
Yeah,
I'm not
the
saying
lady
he killed
died.
the
Yes,
person.
of course.
Don't misunderstand my English. A lady died in his office, in his house. He is still minister.
What should have happened?
Hey, God. See, bros, Me, I have until
The
October.
person slept and woke up,
Bros,
didn't wake up. That's all.
Me and Rashid, I have
Yes.
until October to remain an opposition member. After October,
You
I'll
pot
decide-
to the.
No, I will decide my next political fate. And I'm saying this and I'm putting it on record. I cannot continue being on the side of unserious clowns. How many years do I want to use to do opposition in my life? I've done 8 years of Buhari. I'm doing 4 years of Tinubu, making 12 years. Am I supposed to be doing opposition for the rest of my life? When there are clear pathways to get power, by now, Tinubu should be feeling the heat. By now, Tinubu should not even bring any policy again that is anti-people. Guess what? Tinubu is balancing very well in Aso Rock now. He's even fighting Catholic Church, fighting bishops, fighting the people, sending Zach to go and insult the public. You know why? Because he can't even see any opposition in front of him. Nobody is challenging him. Nobody is saying this country needs to go on a standstill. Nobody has put fire in his bomb. Look at National Assembly. Total joke. Look at judiciary. Total joke. INEC. Civil society.
Should we just forget about 2027 then?
Bros, it's going to be a coronation.
Wow.
Unless opposition comes together. Of all the opposition leaders, the only people that I, Henry Shield, see as real opposition is El-Rufai and Amechi. Those people will engage you madness for madness. They will engage you gutter for gutter. They will engage you craze for craze. But you see all these other ones.
But El-Rufai has been neutralized already now, so it's only Amechi
That is
remaining.
the shame of the opposition. That El-Rufai will be in prison for 170-something days today.
Haven't been granted bail.
Is a failure of the opposition.
Wow.
No judge should politicize bail. No judge. But because they are not scared of the opposition. I am not scared of the opposition. I'm not scared of Atiku. I'm not scared of P2B. If I were Tinubu, you can't do anything. Because they've not shown any seriousness to take power from the president.
So if El-Rufai were
If El-Rufai were a free man, believe me, he is the only one in the opposition I would have followed. I don't like his governance in Kaduna. You know, segregation. I'm being very practical. I've never met, I've never had a one-on-one discussion. I've met him, I shook hands with him at Jaradua Center when at an event. But I've never had a sit-down, I've never had a discussion with him. Do you understand? Now, I would have followed an El-Rufai to fight Tinubu because he will not look back. I will follow an Amechi to fight Tinubu because he will not look back. But they are not leading the opposition. The people leading the opposition are still drinking coffee. They are still...
coronation January next year.
Coronation, yes. Unless there is a coalition, unless there is a coming together of the opposition, opposition should make clear. We are not begging. We are not appealing. We are not asking. We are demanding that if you do not give us free and fair election, bring everything and everywhere down. When that is made clear, even the international community will start putting interest. The security agency will start putting interest. And you can't arrest everybody. Because why are we allowing this man to run riots over Nigeria? This guy has hijacked everything.